Welcome everyone. I'm your host Deepak Bajaj and I'm very excited to launch the second episode of Value Seller Talk with first time entrepreneurs. Before we talk about our guests, I like to share the two purposes behind this podcast. The first one is that the world you should pay attention to the innovation, the fresh ideas which the next generation is bringing on the table. They are bringing with their offering which solve a particular problem. And the second is that they need your support, they need your assistance. Value Seller is contributing a lot in upgrowing the first time entrepreneurs and the startup. And similarly, we expect you to contribute into their success. I'm super excited that I have a Paritosh with us. Paritosh is a seasoned digital marketer, Amazon best-selling author, and a keynote speaker with over 12 years of experience. And now he is the founder of a Pixelife Services since 2023, based out of Maharashtra. Welcome to the show, Paritosh.
Thank you, Deepak.
Right. So, Paritosh, before we start, our audience would like to know you as a person and specifically your professional journey.
Sure, absolutely. First of all, thanks a lot, Deepak, for inviting me on this podcast and giving me the opportunity to express myself. So, I'll give a brief introduction about myself. So, I'm Paritosh Sontakke. I belong to Nagpur, Maharashtra, and I'm a BTech chemical engineer by profession. So, I work with multiple MNCs across globe in last 10, 11 years in various fields like supply chain management, IT, ERP implementation, master data management, data analytics, and all those things. So, sorry. So, after serving for almost a decade to multiple customers, multiple companies where I worked with, I was looking for that sense of fulfillment or the significance which I was not getting there, and that's why I decided, to come out of this. You may call it as a 9 to 5 rat race. I wanted to come out of it, and that's why I decided to take that leap of faith into the entrepreneurship. And uh, yeah, so as soon as I came from from Dubai, I worked with a few MNCs in India also, but there also I experienced a similar situation, and I was the way that I was seeking that significance, I was not getting there, and hence in 2023 I decided to become an entrepreneur and serve better, contribute to the society, help small businesses and growing businesses, to achieve the sustainable growth in this digital world. And with that motto, I started Pixelife Services with one of my business partners. And since then, we have worked with multiple clients so far. And yeah, this journey is still going.
Wow. So you mentioned the chemical engineer to a digital marketer.
Perfect.
Wow. So it's a complete shift, right?
True. It is.
Right. So I'd like to know about what problem statement you are solving through Pixel Life Services.
All right. So, uh, so Pixelife Services is all, it's known for its creativity, passion, innovation, and, the innovative strategies that we bring to on the table for the betterment of the client's brand's visibility. So, the motto behind starting the Pixelife Services was like, I have observed many, throughout so many years that the startups or small businesses or the growing businesses, they struggle a lot to create their brand visibility, even, in spite of having their passionate approach or their innovative or they are having a tremendous potential to bring the change to their clients. They're not able to come up to that success level because of the poor visibility, or even if they are known very well known, about their target audience, but they were not able to reach to them and convey their services or help them out. So this need we identified, and that's where we decided to help such businesses to get that particular visibility for their brand through our digital transformation services. So with that motto, we started helping such businesses, to come to that level and create the footprint in the global market with the aid of our digital marketing services.
Wow. So what you mentioned, the small entrepreneurs, they have a challenge to reach to the client. The client doesn't know whether they exist or not. So,
True,
so the Pixel Life is uplifting them and giving them that services which make them visible.
true. Agree.
Right, right. And I'm pretty much sure there's so many entrepreneurs who are working, but the world doesn't know that they exist.
Definitely, definitely. So Pixelife Services enables them that platform wherein those service providers, those entrepreneurs, okay, come to that platform and they find those target audience also who are, also seeking those kind of services. So that's the mutual synergy they get on this digital platform, and where they can, interact better, and they can know each other, they can better identify each other's needs and help each other and grow together. So that's the work that Pixelife Services is, helping them out.
No, no, that sounds interesting and exciting also. So, yeah, the next question will definitely ask more detail into that. But yeah, thank you for bringing, and thank you something which which the world needs the most. Because if the startups are coming, but startups are not getting visible, or first time entrepreneurs are coming and they are not getting visible, they will face a huge challenge, both
True,
emotionally as well as the financially.
correct.
So my next question comes here is that every entrepreneur faces the challenges in the beginning. So
Hmm.
what were your initial challenges which you have faced and how did you overcome them?
Sure. So, Deepak, see, as an entrepreneur, whenever somebody wants to take the leap of faith onto entrepreneurship, everyone has that self-doubt. Even we, when we started Pixelife Services, we had that self-doubt, and we were, in the dilemmatic situation, like whether we are doing it right or wrong, or something more we need to do. And yeah, it took us so much time to come out of that. Even if as you go along and progress into your entrepreneurial journey, sometimes you get those desired results, sometimes you don't get that, sometimes you get disheartened, sometimes you get results instantly, sometimes you don't get. So there are multiple ups and downs as and when you go throughout this entrepreneurial journey. So entrepreneurship, I would say, it's more of our mindset. So first of all, you have to be strong in your mindset. So entrepreneurship is all about mindset, then skills, and then rules. So different businesses operate at different set of rules, as Robert philosophy also says. So you need to have that strong mindset. And when we come out of this 9 to 5 rat race, okay. So the most disturbing thing is the paycheck, the steady income, right?
Yes.
That we get in monthly as a form of salary. So that stops. So entrepreneurship, whenever you join, you need to ensure that this kind of disturbances will come in life, but you have to be steady, and that's what we did, because the growth lies outside the comfort zone. Till the time you stay in the comfort zone, you are not going to make any bigger change or bigger impact. That's what we wish for. So you have to be there. You have to come out of that, and you have to have the strong mindset. So I have listed couple of points, to guide to the first time entrepreneur. So let me just dictate it one by one. So here they are. So see, basically, when you start the entrepreneurial journey, the first time entrepreneur generally what they do, they seek the absolute certainty. So they want to see that how certain it is, or if what's going to happen next. If it is not certain, if it is very much uncertain, there are more risks. Then they are they tend to move away from it or quit the entrepreneurial journey in between. So that should not happen. So I would suggest to the first time entrepreneurs or the person who are willing to take the leap of faith into entrepreneurship, they need to develop the courage muscle first of all, and they have to be strong, not only mentally but at heart, financially, and they have to make that kind of backup, so that as and when they see that they are falling behind, they should use few resources to overcome that challenges and move along the entrepreneurial journey and continue it. So instead of seeking the absolute certainty, I would suggest seek the clarity. Okay, and the clarity comes with the time and the continuous massive action. So if you are consistent in your action with perseverance, definitely you will be getting that clarity as and when you move along. Second thing is, it's very important thing is, see, as a human being, okay, we get not we get failures also. So life is full of successes and failures. So to the entrepreneurs, I would suggest do not treat the failures as a permanent failure, because nothing is permanent in life. Okay, so failures are also very temporary, and definitely you are going to overcome that. So whenever you conduct kind of webinar or any event, or you launch any product, service, or newsletter, not necessary that you will get the target audience or you will get the desired sale at first place, but if you fail, okay, do not take it as don't take that as personal or personally, and consider that that event is failed, that product is failed, service is failed, that newsletter is failed, not you. Okay, so don't take it personally and be persistent in your action. Definitely success is going to come there. Third point that I would like to mention here, that never underestimate your own potential, your power, your visibilities, your skills. Okay, because that's what keep you going, and that's what helps you in long run. If you believe in yourself, have that faith, don't doubt in yourself. So never be the victim of self doubt, and find the mechanism to come out of that swan spirit. Don't stay in swan spirit consistently. Come out of it. Okay, and have strong why and passion. So as and when you start your entrepreneurial journey, you are starting with some purpose, you have some passion, you have some strong why that you call. So just stick to that, and as and when you feel that you're lacking behind or you're failing in your entrepreneurial journey, just get back to your why, your purpose, that why you started it at first place. That will help you keep going. Next is many entrepreneurs I have seen, they when they start the journey, they seek for the absolute perfection. But Deepak, I'd like to mention here that perfection is perception. There is nothing called perfect in life. Okay, so you have to commit first and then figure out how things you have to take it ahead in your journey. And perfection, as I said, is the perception. So you have to start with imperfect massive actions. Be consistent in your action and take massive actions, and you will clarity will emerge with that. The fourth point out of seven is like it's a comparison with others. Never compare yourself to others, because you see, many entrepreneurs are there, still there. You find them successful, but you never know their journey, when they started, how they started, what kind of challenges they face, how they overcame, and how they are keeping in they're keeping their entrepreneurial spirit alive. So you have to learn from them, not necessarily compare with them, because when you compare yourself with others, you ultimately insult yourself. So don't
Correct.
do that. Yeah. So never have that low self-esteem. Never compete with others. Compete with yourself, and try to become the better version of yourself. Okay. And then when you feel quitting this journey, just think of the point that why you started it at first place and how far you have come since that starting point.
True.
Next point I'd like to mention is seeking the magical bullet. So when we see the success story of someone else, or when we see their journey, they have taken far ahead, but we don't see that how many times they have failed, how many times they have lost the patience, how many times they have disheartened. Okay, so there is nothing called magical bullet or magical pill that you have it and you get success overnight, because success demands patience, success demands strong determination. Okay, and consistent actions. So if you are there, and if you are success, you see, success is the combination of multiple small things executed well together. So that again implies to the statement that I mentioned earlier, that you have to be consistent in your action, and trust the process. Okay, focus on the effort, don't necessarily focus on the outcome, because outcome will ultimately come. You have to focus on efforts. And many entrepreneurs I have seen, they are just looking for earning the money. So
Mm.
money shouldn't be your ultimate goal. Money will definitely come. Money is your rather they say your account balance, okay, is the reflection of the ultimate value that you add to your clients, your customers.
Got it.
Okay, so basically you have to focus on providing the value, consistent values to your clients. Money will definitely come, and obviously that will make you financially strong also. Yeah, and the last point in entrepreneurial journey, that why most of the entrepreneurs fail is lack of discipline. So like I said, entrepreneurship is all about mindset, skills, and rules. So these rules are again, closely associated with the disciplines. Okay, when you are disciplined enough, okay, then you see that life drives you easily. Your entrepreneurial journey becomes easier. So you see, pain of regret is more harsh than the pain of discipline. So it's better to have the pain of discipline rather than having the pain of regret.
Right.
And motivation fades away, but discipline keeps you going. Okay, so these are the 7 points that I had listed, and I thought that of sharing with you so as to guide to the first-time entrepreneur, and that will help them to overcome the challenges.
You rightly mentioned and categorized it beautifully, Paritosh, and I totally understand. These are all your personal sentiments as well. So,
True.
so over the time, whatever the time you have spent in your journey since 2023, so this point doesn't come theoretically. I can see the real pain and making you consistent and discipline is the challenge. And obviously
True.
the financial you didn't get a money immediately, but if you are consistent and you have a purpose, stronger the purpose, the stronger you will be strong financially. That's my belief.
Correct. Very true.
Thank you for bringing this up, and it will be a motivational to a lot of people who not only started but who was also thinking about it. That
Sure.
start right. And
Definitely.
so I now focus on your the framework which you have designed. So you call it as an impact framework to help the MSMEs. So could you explain about this impact framework and how it will help the business, especially the MSME, to achieve their business goals?
Sure. So, Deepak, this impact framework that I have crafted while starting my entrepreneurial journey. So, being a digital marketer and copywriter, I wanted to serve maximum people, okay, with my innovative approaches in digital marketing and copywriting. So, impact framework is one such mechanism that will help you to go from one point to another point. So, framework essentially, guides you from where to start and where to go. So my framework, impact, the expansion, if we are talking about, it's innovative marketing and persuasive copy transformation.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this framework consists of basically 5 stages. So the different stages where different businesses operate. So there are businesses which are at at a naive in industry. They don't know anything about. They are just starting out. They don't have any clarity. Second stage, that we go along, they get enough clarity, okay, but still they have to make their footprint in the market. Third stage in this framework talks about where businesses struggle a lot, even if they are not no more naive in industry, they have got enough clarity in their journey, but they're still struggling to go to the next level. The fourth stage in this framework talks about that they have got the enough clarity, but still they are trying to make they are trying to attain the successful stage or significant stage. And the last stage in this framework talks about the growth stage, okay, where they have attained they have dominated all these challenges, but still they are trying to establish themselves as a global brand. So this framework talks about those 5 stages. So you see, Deepak, there are typically every business has to go through these 4 stages. So one first they're at the survival stage where they are just starting out. Okay, they're very new in the industry. Then they go to the security stage where their survival is taken care of. But they're still far from the success stage. The third stage is the success where their security is also taken care of, their survival is also taken care of. They're at particular stage where people recognize them as a brand or as a successful business. At the next stage comes as a significant, okay, where they want to impact multiple lives. So like P&G, Unilever, or multiple brands. If I talk about, they are at the significant stage where they are impacting several lives on daily basis. So this framework helps identify at which stage exactly the businesses are operating at and where they need to go. So So based on this framework, once we identify their growth stage, we craft a different strategy for them to grow to the next level. Because there is no one fit solution for all businesses. Different businesses operate at different rules and different growth stage. So definitely their strategies are also different. So once we identify that after having multiple interactions with business owner, we craft those specific strategies for them and help them to grow to the next level.
Mm.
So we can-
So if I take it as a broad level, so your impact framework is applicable for both B2B and B2C business owners
True.
right? And it doesn't make a difference how much revenue they are earning right now. Even if they are beginner, they can use it effectively to grow their business.
Sure, they can.
It's very impressive. It's very impressive that at this stage you have created it and you're following it and using it effectively to achieve the outcome.
Sure.
So if you are in the business, we cannot run away from sales, right? And
True.
the sales funnels, as we always say, it's a crucial for business growth. So can
Mm.
you elaborate why MSME are unable to build their own sales funnels and how you are helping them?
All right. So, because see, the best example is like whatever clients we have worked with so far, all they have opted this sales funnel through our digital marketing services. So, as a MSME, if I talk about they do not necessarily know at what stage they are operating and where they want to go. So that's the first thing that we do, identify their growth stage and feed them into this framework, and we give them the clear roadmap where they are stuck at at the moment and where they want to go. So once we identify that, then as a part of our strategy, okay, as a strategy, we make them understand that what the importance of sales funnel and how it will take them to the next stage of growth. So sales funnel, it consists of meta ads and landing pages of sales pages, BA sales, video sales letter, and then CRMs where we collect the data, and then finally the call to action. So most of the businesses, they do not understand the concept of sales funnel. So we have to take them through the client journey. So like how to how they have to pass unaware people, and first like as we spoke about the multiple stages in the sales funnel are awareness, interest, desire, and action. So you have to create the brand awareness into the mind of the people who are are unaware about you. They don't know they are having those pains, challenges, they are having those requirements, what you may call as they have those dreams, and you are the service provider, you can fulfill their dreams, but they don't know you, and neither their customers know them. So we establish such a platform via this sales funnel, wherein they get the mechanism to improve the brand awareness or brand visibility in the mind of people. So where they invite the people like with the help of their webinars or events or newsletters or any other social media post, such mechanisms where they bring those potential prospects, okay, into their universe, where they nurture them continuously, add value through their ebook, cheat sheet, or any other such value added platform, and they make them aware. So they convert unaware people into the aware people. They keep them interested, and soon after they help them develop that desire into their customers' mind to go for your products or services, and finally your customers make that decision to purchase or buy from you, or go for your services. So that's how typically this sales funnel works. So MSMEs do not know all such mechanisms. When we make them aware, they get interest into this, and they are more likely to go for it. So the number of clients that we have worked so far, they have got benefited with the help of this sales funnel, and we have helped them to improving their brand visibility, uh, then creating the awareness, lead generation, and also converting. So we have worked with many such clients so far. So whether it's from like real estate or FMCG industries or simply accounting services. So this kind of clients we have worked with, and all they are benefiting from the sales funnel. So sales funnel is very crucial for businesses, and yeah, that's what we suggest as a part of our digital marketing strategy for you?
So, Paritosh, one question which comes in my mind is that, if you go to MSME, right, the biggest challenge of these guys is they don't want to spend money. And they
Correct.
believe that these type of digital services, although they know about it, they can do it by themselves,
Hmm.
right? And so basically I should say it's a challenge of adoption,
Hmm.
right? So, and this could be your one of the resistance which you are getting from your clients as well. So how you handle them, how you convince them that you can give them the services, because and the best services, because you are also not alone in this populated world, I should say.
Right. So sure. So definitely, Deepak, this is the challenge we are facing. So as and when we onboard, even before onboarding our client, we have multiple rounds of discussion with them before we bring them to our universe. So it's not easy to convince the client. You have to first make them aware about the benefits of the sales funnel, or the mechanism that they are going to get to increase their lead generation, or even improve the sales or generate more revenue. So definitely the resistance of adoption is there, but you have to convince them in a certain way. And obviously, not all startups or growing businesses, they are willing to go for it initially. But as a part of our strategy, what we do is we offer them, like phase-wise planning. So like there is organic marketing for first few months, and then we go for paid advertisement or the inorganic marketing. Okay, because a combination of organic and inorganic marketing both work well, for generating the leads or making people aware about your brand. So, you see, I have seen many businesses who have, directly started the inorganic marketing, and they have burned money, literally lakhs they have burned, but they have not got enough leads for their businesses. So it's imperative and very crucial to have the organic presence of your brand, because today everyone is online and you cannot run away from it, because what you see is you. Your target audience is already there on online platform, so it's very essential and imperative for you to be on online platform. So once we encourage our client to have the online presence for first few months, we suggest them to go for the paid advertisement or inorganic marketing in after a few months. So definitely the challenges are there, and they are not willing to adopt at first place, but we convince them, and we also work with them with the help of flexible payment terms, where they can start with low budget. Okay, and as and when they start getting better results, they increase their budget, because they also get the confidence in the process, and they also want to grow over a period of time, and that journey continues.
So it's not only the designing, you also give them a strategies, and you also tell them that what they are, why, well, what should be the pitch which the audience is looking for or want to hear from them, to get a more adaptability as well as expansion in their target groups, right?
Correct,
That's
correct.
also part of your strategies.
Definitely, that's also part of our strategy. So not only launching the funnel, but also we help them to identify their target audience, their demographic, their interest, behavior, okay, and many other parameters. And apart from that, we help them, improve their tagline, to improve their messaging and establish themselves as, as a unique selling proposition for their brand, as a unique brand, as a brand identity. So that's the most important factors that they like the most, because when we help them to establish themselves as a as a as a predominant brand in the market, okay, they are more likely to go for our next services, and that's where they see the impact that we as a digital marketer create onto their business. They
Hmm.
see the value addition there, and then they go for the next strategies.
Got it. Got
Yeah,
it. Got it. No, that's what your value proposition comes here,
definitely.
right? Um, you are a Amazon bestseller as well. So tell me about your books, right? What exactly and the purpose behind it?
Sure, sure. So, you see, Deepak, the book that I created, it's called Slower But Not Over. So
Hmm?
that's my book. So the target audience that I kept in mind while crafting my book was, all the entrepreneurs basically, and normal human beings also. So basically, we as a people, okay, as a human being, tend to lose the motivation, At times we lose that, we get disheartened if we don't achieve anything that we desire, if we put consistent effort. So we try to slow down our journey. We try at times we try to quit our journey. But that shouldn't be the case. We should put our effort consistently and in that direction where we want to go and grow. So the subtitle of my book is also, as far as you go, you grow. Okay, so you have to be there. If you cannot fly, just run. If you cannot run, just walk. If you cannot walk, just crawl. But keep going, don't stop. Okay, so this book that I crafted, that talks about the human values. So may it be like motivation, competition, rejection, self-confidence, empathy, honesty. So these are the multiple values that I have talked about, I have written about in my book. And in that book, it gives the immense stories behind, each value. And there are few stories, few personal stories that I have crafted in my book throughout the, my life experiences. And there are few stories that that the great people have said. There are great quotes, motivational quotes that I have put in my book, and lots of exercises also for readers that I have included in my book. So whenever, so as and when someone reads my books and they find the interest in that, and I have given the exercise after each chapter. So if they want to give their input or they want to imply that in themselves, they can definitely go for it. So yeah, so last year only my book has become Amazon bestseller, and definitely I am recommending it to everyone to at least go through it at least once and have that value. Definitely, it's going to help you to, it's a self-help, self-motivation book. It will help you to grow in your career as well as in personal life.
Oh, congratulations to become Amazon bestseller.
Thank you.
And yeah, I understand that the personal touch which you have given is always been recommended by the readers. That's the reason they bought your book. But yes,
Right.
and I'm expecting more books coming from your side as well.
Definitely, there are many other books that are coming on way. So apart from this, there are three more books that I have crafted and put on Amazon. So you can find them on Amazon. So one is talking about the digital transformation services. Okay, so in detail you can find what kind of strategies that we as digital marketer implement for our client success. And second book talks about the high ticket closing, the various principles about the high ticket closing, and what mistakes that most of the high ticket closers do, that how to avoid that, and what exact strategies they should implement in their process. Third book talks about how to write a book and become the Amazon bestseller.
Wow.
So these four books are there or on Amazon. My fifth book is also ready, and soon I'm going to launch it.
Oh, well, how you are getting a time to do all these things, right? That's the first question comes in most of the people, right?
So when you are passionate about something, you definitely find out time.
Definitely, definitely, and it directly shows in your commitment and your interest and passion towards it. So I'm 100% sure you are going to create a justice for the venture which you have started.
Definitely, Deepak. Thank
Right.
you.
Right. One now specifically to the clients. So basically, how you are reaching to your clients and how seriously they are taking the Pixel Services venture or the organization.
All right. So there are multiple methods that we reach out to our clients. So if I talk about the methods that we implement in our business, predominantly there are three methods. So if I want to categorize them, first is called hunting method, second is fishing, third is called farming. So hunting, as the name suggests, we go behind the prey, we go behind our customers. So it could be through webinars, it could be through by social media posts, through cold DMs, cold emails with particular strategies, or even word of mouth. Okay, that helps a lot to bring new clients into your universe. So that hunting method helps a lot. Okay, but definitely only one method doesn't work. Second method that we implement in our business is fishing, where we put some hook okay, on like let's say Linktree or Google Sheets on our social media platform or in our social media posts also where we give the value and ask people to join the webinar or subscribe to our newsletter or reach us out directly. So that way the fishing work and the third one like is farming. So like you say, Deepak, hunting and farming. These are the methods where you go behind your client, but farming is the method where you create the farm, you bring all those clients into your universe and you nurture them consistently. You add value to them, you keep them interested, you develop that desire in them, and finally you convert them. So basically, all these three methods work together for us. And whatever clients, so almost 10 clients we have worked so far in last 1 year, and we have given them amazing results. So all we have, all those 10 clients we have got through with a combination of these three methods. So that's how one should go about it.
Mm. No, no, agree. And you mentioned these 3 points, and these 3 points are crucial. And the biggest problem happen is when actually the MSME or the first time entrepreneur, they don't focus on any one of them. Or if they miss
True.
one part of it, the whole client acquisition
Mm.
goes wrong, right?
Correct, correct.
Right, and they need experts. Everyone, every challenge needs an expert, and you are expert into that. Thanks for bringing it
Definitely.
up.
Thank
Uh,
you.
I like to move into you now to your personal situations, like especially the family. So when you leave and come out from the comfort zone of 9 to 5, where you get a monthly checks, and now you started something of your own, and where you have to hunt every day, right? Dig a well and take out the water. So the family expectations also gets changed. First of all, their acceptance whether you become an entrepreneur, it's a big question mark, right? So how you
True.
handle them and managing their expectations?
Yeah. So that's very important question and a really beautiful question you asked, Deepak. So basically, see, not everyone has that sense of entrepreneurship, and definitely not our family members necessarily they do not support, or even if they do it to certain extent. But obviously there are certain expectations from us. So the biggest hurdle that I have seen while starting the entrepreneurial journey was the questions that came to me from my family members were about how do you streamline your finances. So like
Mm.
in 9 to 5 job, okay, you used to perform your duty and you used to get that steady amount paycheck every month, okay, without any objection. But how about now that because entrepreneurship is full of ups and downs, and there are lots of uncertainties, lots of risks you have to take. But bigger the risk, bigger will be the reward. So in this language, we have to communicate and convince to our parents or family members also. So definitely it was not easy for me, but I somehow convinced them, and I told them the benefits of entrepreneurship in long run. Okay, so what I cannot achieve in 9 to 5 job, even if I work till the end of my life, I can do it in within few years if I embark on entrepreneurial journey. So and when they saw the results, like when I became keynote speaker, when I became Amazon best-seller author, their confidence in me increased, and they saw that I'm doing something amazing by pursuing my passion and chasing my dream. And they saw me adding the immense value to our clients, and they got that satisfaction that yes, I'm planning something big. I also made them aware about my long-term vision. Okay, so apart from my short-term goals, okay, I made them aware about the long-term vision, and that's why they believed in me. Okay, I told them about creating my own ecosystem, taking the Pixelife services to the next level where there'll be seeing the immense growth in my business, not necessarily in terms of the expansion, but also in terms of financial freedom and time freedom as well. So I made them also aware about the goals like social goal, emotional goal, mental goal, financial goal, spiritual goal. So when I spoke about all these goals to them, they got convinced, and they resonated with my vision and the mission that that I crafted when I started my company. So definitely it was a humongous, challenging, and very tough decision for me. And also, there was no support at the beginning. But as and when I progressed, since last 1 year, I saw in the results, And yeah, they saw my growth, and that's how they got convinced. And today they are with me. They are supporting me. They are supporting me full-fledged. And yeah, journey continues.
And the sense of pride which they have achieved after seeing your success, especially the Amazon bestseller. So,
True.
have anyone thought in your family that you will become an author?
No, no, never. Because there is no history of author, or there is no history of entrepreneurship in my family. They have been doing just those traditional businesses. But I'm the first generation entrepreneur in my family, and I'm the only one. When I look around to my paternal or maternal side, I'm the only one who is leading myself and my family through entrepreneurial journey. So definitely, the kind of transformation they have seen me when I was in 9 to 5 job, and now when I become an entrepreneur, that's really impressive for them, and often they express that to me. And when they look at my book, they feel proud of me. So definitely that's a proud moment for me as well, that my parents are with me, and they're thinking good about me, and I could convince them. I could give them that kind of confidence, and yeah, that transformation definitely didn't come overnight. It took a lot of time, and I had to go through a lot of pain and hurdles. And yeah, I give credit to my mentors also, and who helped me to transform my life, and they taught me so many things. And they also encouraged me to take the leap of faith into entrepreneurship. That's commendable.
Wow. No, no, I totally understand what you are, from where you are coming from, and the life is not so easy. But Tosh, in the interest of time, I would like to move on and discuss on your future goals. Especially, you mentioned you are on a mission to help 1,000 MSMEs, especially helping them to dominate in the globally world, in the global presence. So, what are your future goals and plan to achieve this mission?
Sure. So definitely this number, 1,000 MSMEs it's difficult. It's not so easy to achieve at instant. So we have planned phase-wise strategies for it. So starting the webinar, weekly webinar, to bring such startups and struggling growing businesses to bring our universe is one initiative, and we are conducting weekly webinars regularly so as to bring more such people into our universe and help them in the best way. Second thing is like me and my business partner are planning to launch or on sales funnel platform in next coming 2 to 3 years. So that platform will be giving them the ultimate solution for all their digital marketing problems. So maybe website creation, email marketing, or landing page, or running the ads, anything it could be. All the end-to-end digital marketing solutions they will be getting on that single platform. Definitely, there is huge, lots of work is needed into that. There are some investment challenges also, but yeah, we have that faith that we will overcome that, and definitely we will achieve that success one day. So that's our bigger mission and vision we have for our business in next 2 3 years.
We wish you best of luck, and I'm pretty much sure you will achieve well before the time as well.
Thank
Because
you.
the framework, I've never heard any entrepreneur to who has made some framework for themselves.
Yeah,
If you are implementing it on yourself, definitely you are giving a lot of justice and value to your clients who are taking the services from your side.
true.
So, uh, and the last question here is like, what is how you see the future of Pixel Life in the next couple of years or 2 to 3 years time frame?
Yeah. So definitely, Pixelife Services is, it's the organization. It's known for its creativity, passion, innovation, and the commitment for unwavering success to our clients, and bringing the client that customer delight. So I want Pixelife Services, to be helping to the global client to create the global footprint in next 2 to 3 years, and it's known everywhere and establish itself as a leading digital marketing agency, where all end-to-end digital marketing solutions will be given to any business, irrespective of the growth stage they are operating at. So that's our vision.
Right. And right now, how many offices you have right now at this stage?
Right now, we don't have any office. We are working virtually, and only two business partners are there. And yeah, definitely there are more people interested to join us, and we are planning to have much more collaboration going forward.
And that's the key. In today's world, the collaboration and the partnerships are the key.
Definitely.
So thank you, Paritosh, for sharing your invaluable insights and inspiring journey with us today. I'm a big fan of courageous persons like you who remains motivated from their passion and who wants to come out from the rat race. Value seller commitment to support full-time, first-time entrepreneurs as well as the startup is we are here to provide you at every stage of your life, and we want you to succeed. So until next time, this is Deepak Jaj signing off. Thank you all the listeners and the viewers.
Thank you all.